Hey everybody out there in the YO universe, this is Survivor 2002 coming at you again from the secret lair in Virginia. Today is Friday, thank God it's Friday, March 20th, 2009. And I guess you're probably wondering right now what's going on because the show isn't until next week. Well, basically I was at the gym this morning, and for you smart Alex out there, yes, I do work out and I do go to a gym. But at the gym this morning, I got a brainstorm, and the more I thought about this idea that popped into my head, the more excited I got. And I just couldn't wait to get home and put this down on tape, or on digital, or whatever you want to call it now. But I figured since the NCAA is taking place right now, and people have their brackets they're filling in, and there's also all kinds of fantasy football camps and what have you, why not have a fantasy song camp for AI? I mean, we know a week in advance what the songs are going to be and whatnot, so why not take the time to do a little daydreaming and actually pretend like we can help our favorite contestants pick out their songs and maximize the potential to make it to the next round. So with that in mind, I came with a list of the things that I would advise the contestants to do if I could do that, and if it were allowed, since we all know that they're not allowed to tell them what songs to pick, unfortunately. The only thing they can do is advise them of what songs to pick. Here is my first set of picks for the American Idol Fantasy Song Camp. Next week, we know that they're going to have to be doing the hits of Motown. So with that in mind, I came up with some songs and matched them up to each one of the singers who I thought would do them best. And by the way, for those of you out there who are not familiar with this music at all, it's like, I guess, 60 years old now? Wow. I would advise you to do Google. If you don't have Pandora, if you're not on iTunes, go to Google, put these titles in there, and a lot of websites, like I guess Amazon may do this, they have 30-second clips of each song that you can hear. So if you can do that, go to one of these websites, listen to the snippets, and then come back and comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think I'm on target? Do you think I'm off target? Are there songs that you think that would better suit these people from this catalog? I mean, feel free. It's our camp. These people are probably never going to watch this clip anyway, so let's just do it and just have fun, you know, you and me. Let's go down the list, and I'll give you a rundown of each one of the songs. Okay, for Danny Gokey, I would say Reach Out and I'll Be There by the Four Tops. The reason why I picked this for Danny is because Motown had a lot of very distinctive artists. I mean, their voices were one of a kind, and we have a lot of good R&B singers, a lot of good soul singers out there of every stripe. But these people were legends for a reason. And one of the people that really had a voice that just stood out was Levi Stubbs, the late lead singer of the Four Tops. Rest in peace, my brother. Danny's got what RuPaul would put as that bass in his walk when he sings. He's got that growl in his voice that's very masculine, but he can also maintain an edge of tenderness at the same time, which was Levi's specialty. And Reach Out, I'll Be There was probably one of the best songs I could think of for him. And he would definitely do it justice. So that's for Danny. Next is Lil Rounds. Don't Leave Me This Way by THELMA Houston. In terms of disco anthems, this would probably be right there in the top 5 at least. THELMA Houston, big voice singer. The song showcases her voice perfectly, and I think Lil would probably benefit from it the same way. So, Adam Lambert. This guy could handle just about anything you could throw at him, so I would say Ooh Baby Baby I'm Crying by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Adam has that same range as Smokey. Adam has the same kind of dramatic potential when he sings. And if you want drama, you know, you can't get more than the songs that Smokey sang. And I think that Adam would just kill this. He would absolutely slay it. because that falsetto is not something that everybody can pull off. Adam could pull it off with no problem. Megan Joy, what her voice calls for is something that's not difficult for her. I mean, she has a quirkiness that everybody is attracted to or not attracted to, depending on whether or not you're a fan. And she needs a song that showcases her voice, but something that doesn't require a real power singer. For her, I said either My Guy by Mary Wells or Dancin' in the Streets by Martha and Vandellas, because both the songs are melodic, but they're basically easy to sing. That's why a lot of people love them. And it wouldn't overtax her voice, and it also wouldn't be one of the songs where the judges would look at her and go, well, you sang, and it was flat all the way. There were no highs, there were no lows. It was just middle of the road, not doing it. But one of those two, Michael Sarver, same thing. We don't want to take big Hollywood and overtax his voice or undercut it. Not to mention, he needs a song that doesn't require him to move around a lot, because as I said last week, he's not doing too well when it comes to using the stage. But for him, I came up with I'm Easy by the Commodores featuring Lionel Richie, or Lady by Kenny Rogers. Now you're probably sitting there going, Lady? Wait a minute, aren't we talking Motown here? Exactly. Lady was the only Motown-based hit that Kenny Rogers had because the song was written, arranged, and produced for him by Lionel Richie, who also covered it on Motown. And I believe at the time, the single might have been released simultaneously on Motown and on Capitol Records, where Kenny was actually recording. But anyway, because of the Motown connection with Lionel Richie, that would definitely fit into the catalog. So for Michael, I'm Easy or Lady. Lady especially because Lady would showcase his voice, give him that romantic tenderness and softness that would appeal to the female demographic, who would definitely keep your butt in the competition for as long as you need to be there.